opponent representing blue corner. He is the Olympic champion of the Rio de Janeiro. His weight is 66 kilogram. Professional record: 7 wins, 1 loss, and 4 wins by way of knockout. Please welcome Uzbekistan, Fazliddin, Goibnazarov. The referee of this bout, Aydamir Yaralayev.
Here we go then. Looking forward to seeing this one, scheduled for 8. Fazliddin Goibnazarov in the white trunks and shoes. Looking to rebound from that points defeat to Mikhail Fox. That was on the Miguel Berchelt, Francisco Vargas event in Tucson back in the spring. He had some point deductions in that. And in the end, he lost by 2 points and 4 points twice. And even though all the points deductions came in that one, it wouldn't have necessarily turned that defeat around. But hopefully he's learnt from that. And he's always been the kind of guy who has learnt from defeats. When he won in Rio, he avenged his World Championship final loss to the Russian Donetsev, and also en route he beat Sotomayor, the Cuban who was boxing for Azerbaijan. He'd lost to him in the Europeans a year previously as well. So the kind of guy who's always learned from his mistakes as an amateur, but it'd be interesting to see if he can do likewise as a pro.
Yeah, of course, especially so early in his career, which for most boxers you say it's better to lose early than shot.
Well, I tell you what, talking about early, that's an early impact. And this is a guy who has never been stopped. I'm not sure he's getting up. He is, and he's out. And it's taken less than a minute and a half for Fazliddin Goibnazarov to bounce back. It was the body shot that did it. He almost looks like he's disappointed not to go further, Goibnazarov, but well,
he just whipped it in, didn't he? It wasn't. It didn't think he put a load of weight on it. He just threw the southpaw jab and then whipped that left hook right across the target. Just beautifully timed, beautifully positioned shot. And obviously, especially when you're moving away or moving to the side, you're on your toes a bit, so your body's up a little bit taller. Your diaphragm's gone a little bit higher, and yeah, he's just in plenty of pain still.
Well, this guy never been stopped. 5 defeats, he's never been stopped. Baranov, and he has looked pretty tough. He's been to Russia, South Africa a couple of times, Kazakhstan once previously as well as those 6 fights in his native Ukraine. But a world amateur silver medalist, gold medalist at the Rio Olympics as well, and a little bit of the Lebedev about him with that beret, isn't there? A little bit of showmanship, but I tell you what, he looked a bit fleshy when he came in. He's sort of 5 pounds. He weighed 145 tonight, so he's above his weight. But I tell you what, he didn't have to whip that shot in.
He did, yeah. Well, for his height, to box at super lightweight is always going to be a struggle, especially at the minute. Who's at the top there? Again, it doesn't look like he puts a lot on it. He just hits him with the jab there. It almost looks like he catches him with the fingers.
But he stepped in with it.
And timing's everything, and he has exceptionally good timing. So
actually, when you see it from that angle, you see the whip and the accuracy.
And that's the one that really does you. And because he just touched him with the jab as well, just makes you're looking to defend a headshot. Just makes you either lift your elbows higher or they flay out open a little bit more. And then when there's a gap, and obviously because he has such that stellar amateur background, technically he will see gaps where other fighters probably wouldn't. So the fact that he doesn't rush his work, a little tap with the jab and the left hook to the body was a great finish. And also we talked about how will he respond after a defeat. But that's the response you need.
That's the best possible response.
Really
to come out. He didn't even load up on it. I think there was a little bit of misdirection with the eyes. Then, as Barry said, he set it up with the jab after that. And then just whipped it in. It was all about positioning and placement and timing. And the three of